在这里遍览高山与大海，玩转古城与都市。奶酪的芳香引你驻足，红酒的纯正带你品尝。身处亚欧十字路口，多元文化碰撞交融，就连中国茶也不远万里来到这里，留下一段佳话。今天让我们一起感受高加索明珠格鲁吉亚。
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to our embassy.
You will be our guide today. I know Georgia is the origin land of wines, and I heard that you have the cellar at the
Yes.
embassy, the only one among all embassies.
I would like to show you our wine cellar with
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
Welcome at our wine cellar.
Wow,
This is
nice wine cellar. Just walk inside, and I feel the temperature is quite different here.
Yes, this is quite authentic Georgian wine cellar. Wine is not just a product to export or not just a drink. For us, wine is part of our identity
Yes.
and part of our culture. We have very special technique of winemaking. We call it quarry. Quarry is a intangible cultural heritage recognized by UNESCO in 2013.
Yes.
We use a clay jar, a buried clay jar into the ground.
Wow.
And we keep
Big pottery.
Yes, 1 tone, 2 tone, 2.5 tones of different shapes and different size. And we keep at least for 6 months the grape juice into the ground. And the fermentation and all processes are happening into the ground.
And I just noticed this, sir. What is? Why
so-
would you put it here?
Okay, this is very important part of Georgian feast because if you
just
drink from here, it's a horn we use for a special guest, for most honorable guests.
Wow, the taste is it's like aromatic and mellow. I'm not like a wine expert. Usually I don't drink wine, but I love it.
You are in Georgian
I don't-
wine cellar, so
It doesn't have the bitter taste.
yes, it's very smooth.
Very smooth.
Very smooth.
In China, we have a saying, 美酒 and 佳肴. It means the good wine matches
Good wine with
the
good
good food.
food, absolutely.
What's the characteristics of like Georgian cuisine?
In our dishes, mostly we use cheese because we are also cheese producing country as well. We are using nuts, walnuts, and meat. So, it's very interesting that we have a bit similar dumplings as you have. We call it khinkali. You tried
It's like soup inside,
With
like
soup inside,
dumpling.
yes. With soup inside, with meat, also khachapuri. We put cheese and eggs at the center
okay.
of khachapuri. It looks like a boat, and there is like a sun.
And in many areas of China, especially the Hakka area, you know,
Yes,
the more they are toasting with
I know.
you, the more enthusiastic and friendly they are showing to you.
Yes.
What's your toasting culture exactly?
We have
You have commander, right?
command chief of the table.
Yes.
九司令 in Chinese, chief of the table, tamada. Tamada should be the most honorable, the most educated and talented person who can say toast. We have to express what we feel with friends, with family members, with close people. So we have to express our emotions. Now I would like to say toast. 为了友谊，为了成功。
And very exciting New Year for us.
Yes, Gaumarjos.
Go Magic. Okay, sir. I know we talk so much about wine today, and many people they don't know also Georgia tea is also very famous worldwide, and it has a story with China.
Yes, it has a very interesting and meaningful story, which is linked with China.
Oh,
So, may I tell you the story and show you?
yeah, please,
More.
please.
Please. At the second half of 19th century, a famous Chinese tea maker, Liu Jingzhao, arrived in Georgia, and he invented tea culture in my country. So this was quite, in that time in our region, it was very unusual because we experienced first time this culture, and it was very important that in our region, Georgia became the first tea country because of Chinese tea maker. And for you as a Chinese, and here tea culture has very ancient traditions. So that's why it gives us more ambitious. We do hope that in post-pandemic period, more Chinese tourists will have opportunity to visit Georgia. I would like to show you some Georgian touristic locations.
Okay.
This is Svaneti, which is north part of Georgia. And during the summertime, you can enjoy wonderful weather and wonderful nature and many rivers in Svaneti. And after 1 or 2 hours, you can go to the mountains and skiing.
Snow skiing?
During the summertime.
Wow.
So this is very exotic and very unique experience for tourists.
And I can do so many things. I can go castle, I can picnic,
Yes.
and I can go skiing.
This is the famous balconies of Tbilisi. It's very colorful. This is the old part of Tbilisi. Tbilisi was historically a crossroad between European and Asian civilization.
Very diverse place.
Very diverse. And it's my hometown. I was born and grew up in Tbilisi.
So you expose yourself to very diverse cultures.
Yes, sure.
What is one?
And this one is
right?
Batumi is the most developing city in Black Sea region. The high skyscrapers, nightlife, beaches, a lot of tourists. It's crowded because Batumi is also a mixture of sea and mountain as well. So this is very unique.
Except these three, very interesting attraction. What else?
In Sketa, it's old capital of Georgia, where wine producing history is unique. Also, I would say San Migrelo. Also nearby Ajara region in western part of Georgia. Of course, Kutaisi. Kutaisi is the second biggest city of Georgia.
And I think it would be a good idea if we have a package to start from east to the west.
Yes.
All the way different attractions,
Yes.
different experiences.
Georgia is not a big country, but we have diversity in regarding the cuisine in different regions, regarding the nature, regarding the people itself as well.
Okay, thank you so much for introducing so many interesting things about Georgia with our audience.